What's up, mod squad? MOB back with another Division 2 build breakdown video, and today I'm bringing you the build you guys asked for in the comment section. The build that you've been seeing in my videos, absolutely shrekking people, that being my perfect berserk clutch build. We have 100% immunity, 60% crit chance and 52 crit damage, and we are absolutely shredding. Now before we get into the build, we're going to look at the specialists. We are running demolitionist for the obvious reasons. I'm going to highlight them here in this video so you can see. Main reason though is we want crisis response, which really helps. When your armor is broken, you get your ammo back so you don't have to reload, so you can just face tank away, and that's what this build is about. It's about face tanking. Now with that said, let's get into the build breakdown, starting off with the primary weapon. Of course, it's the FAMAS. I like to go back and forth between that and the M4. We have 18.9k base damage, 900 RPM, 16 in mag. For our talents, we're running strained and extra. You can go Allegro if you want, but I prefer to have the 60 in the magazine. When it comes down to our attachments, if we'll look at them in greater detail, pause the video, but we are stacking crit chance and crit damage wherever we can put it in. And then obviously when it comes to the mag, we're running the extra 20 rounds. When it comes to the second day, we're running the Merciless. The reason we're running that is for its holster talent. The holster talent allows us to proc Spark, which we have on our backpack, which is a damage talent. So if you want to read the description of the holster talent, feel free to pause the video. On our sidearm, of course, like always, we have overlap helping us with the weapon handling, giving us the extra 5%. Now with the weapons out of the way, we're going to move on to the main build. Our mask is the Hollow Man mask, which gives us perfectly insulated 50% hazard protection. This is a must. We're going to be 100% immune in this build. We have health and crit chance on the mask. Then moving on to the chest piece that everybody wants, the perfect berserk chest piece. We have a high health roll, crit hit damage, crit chance, perfect berserk. Pause the video if you want to read over that tongue right there. And then we have insulated for an extra 30% hazard protection. And then all the mods on this build, well, we're trying to get around 5% assault rifle damage on each of these mods. Moving on to the holster, which is wave and wear, one of 3 pieces. We have a high health roll, surgical to give us that extra crit chance, and then again another mod giving us 5% weapon damage. Moving on to our backpack, which is an R&K backpack. We are using this for the 10% hazard protection. The backpack has critical hit damage, a high health roll, weapon damage, spark, which is helped proc by the Merciless holster talent. Like I said earlier, we have vital for the extra 25% health, and then we have another mod helping us reach that 5% weapon damage. Onto our second piece of wave and wear, which is our gloves. We have 7% crit chance, 8% assault rifle damage, and then clutch. If you guys want to read that, make sure you pause the video and look over it. Basically, when we're shooting people, when we're critting, we're gaining a percentage of armor and health back. Onto our knee pads now, which is our third piece of wave and wear. And wave and wear gives us critical hit damage, by the way, drone skill power and critical hit chance. We have critical hit chance at 8% on here, which is the max. Cloaked, which sends out an EMP when our armor is depleted, and then we have a weapon damage mod on the knee pads. Moving on to the skills, and people sleep on the booster hive. It gives us a boost in speed, it also helps weapon handling, and it gives us some skill haste, which helps you get this back, the defender drone. Every time you drop that hive on the floor, it knocks the timer down by 10 seconds. Moving on to the stats right here, and I'm not going to go through every single one of them one by one, just going to go over the main important ones. So we're looking at crit chance at 60%, that's obviously capped. We have 52% critical hit damage. We have the weapon handle at 5%, obviously because of overlap, 9% all weapon damage, and then 50% assault rifle damage. So I'm going to scroll through the rest of the stats right here. What else is on this build is 240k health, which is a decent amount. You can get up to the 250, 260 range. I'm just not getting lucky enough when it comes to my backpack and holster roll. We also have 100% hazard protection, which makes those status effects builds totally useless against you. You can run around in bleed hives and all sorts, and it will not affect you. These flame turret builds, they won't affect you whatsoever, and it throws a lot of people off. You'll see in this gameplay, status effects just do nothing. This build is the ultimate DPS face tanking build, and I absolutely love it. I dare people to face tank me. As you see here, I can turn on a dime and just absolutely shred everybody. The build just dominates, and it has plenty of room for improvement. It needs improvement within the health range. It's at 240 now. It can be around 250, 260. The weapon damage rolls could be a lot higher. My gloves are what, at 8%, and the max cap is 13% on the gloves. My backpack is a low weapon damage roll again, so there are things that can improve this build. By no means is this build a slouch in any way, shape or form. As you can see in the footage in the background, it absolutely dominates. If you love that run and gun lifestyle or playstyle, sorry, and you like face tanking everybody, this is definitely the build for you. I will say it does have its weaknesses though. Explosive builds are the chink in the armor when it comes to this build. Negotiator's Dilemma, you'll near enough get one shot all the time. One shot seekers, if your armor's gone, you're most likely going to get one shot, so that is probably the counter to this build in all honesty. Also the new pyro build with a chem launcher that has the clouds, that is also explosive damage and isn't a status effect, so the 100% immune that this build has will not combat that. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave you with a load of DZ footage in the background. Yes, I am in the dark zone a lot more now in TU6 because the dark zone is now viable. There's a lot more people in there. I don't have to hunt hours in order to find people. People are fighting over loot. It's a lot more fun to play in the DZ, so I've been in there a lot more. I've given conflict community a little bit of a break, which they're probably glad to see the back of me. So yeah, I'm going to leave you with this footage. I'd appreciate if you guys smash that like button, help support the channel and the video. If you're new, subscribe for lots more Division 2 content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Mod Squad.